Hi folks, round 5 at the Thrones World Cup is slowly coming to a close. We are going to watch a game between USA and Slovenia that has just started. It's 3-3, as you can see here, 2 games left. Let's join the game and then I will let you know. Sorry about the slow loading images. So it's the USA is out. They can no longer get through, but Slovenia is now guaranteed third place, whatever happens in the last 2 games, even if Slovenia loses 5-3. I think Germany can no longer beat France or even get, I think draw is the best they can do, and that means they cannot be ahead of Slovenia anymore. So the only thing that still is in play here is if Slovenia can win the last 2 games and actually beat the USA, then there is a chance to get ahead of Norway in the group. And second place means you avoid the extra game, and whoever is third will have to play against Italy from the other group for the last place in the cut. So what we have here is Andy playing Greyjoy Free Companies. This is a deck that abuses Mundor with cards like Stony Shore Raider and Victarion, and all of it is in play in round 1, which is very worrying, plus the Iron Bank. So okay, Free Companies can't do everything on its own. If he has Unbridled as well, then we are in trouble. And Peter plays what did he? Oh, he bestows the Iron Bank, so still had that. Peter plays Vanquish with 2 quite good characters, to be fair. But can he do the damage? The thing is that Mundor just kills Painted Dogs if it's in a challenge, right? So that Red Keep needs to do its job. So what can this guy kneel? Cannot kneel the Red Keep for what it's worth, so well, we'll see what happens. Could be claim to take care of here and possibly followed by March to the Wall or something, so I mean, let's not make any quick predictions. This could but we'll know pretty soon in round 1 how it goes anyway. If Greyjoy has a chance there to do the thing it wants to do, then yeah, it could be big trouble for Lannister. I will just check the decks. I was slightly late to this game, so couldn't really examine everything in detail, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Okay, and Intrigue comes first. Well, 2-claim Intrigue honestly sucks pretty hard as well. What's the military situation? Just the 5. There is assault, by the way, as well on the Halfman's Horde. Okay, so this is the free comp, the Red Keep trigger going to happen here for sure, right? Maybe he didn't have enough strength to win military, which is worrying, because if you're not killing these guys off and you have to suffer claim, then game goes to shit. I mean, he has to claim Intrigue potentially into Morgulis, for what it's worth, kills key non-unique and Victarion if there's no reason, but I mean... Oh, okay. Okay, Victarion has an extra ship, so he can just kneel the Red Keep, and now Painted Dogs is not safe there. So really, the only safe option you have is to assault it. He's doing this on the power challenge. I'm feeling like this game has gone to shit already. I could have done military with both. That would have required defense, right? You assault Mundor and then you have 8 on the attack, and at least characters need to kneel. A chance you get some kind of Moon Brother still into play. So Victarion is going to oppose. Doesn't want the Mundor knelt. There is no stand anymore. But that raider is still there now. Ah! And this guy can also assault it, but actually now it doesn't matter because he's out of range, right? Well, can this be defended? If not, then 2 claim might hurt. And intimidate as well. Okay, so what's going to be claimed? Tion and the reducer, and then the other one gets intimidated. And we're done for the round. Lots of cards going for reserve though. Well, lots. Few. Too bad the intrigue couldn't go through. These two that deal with Mundor are still in there. Basically the biggest problem, and the longer the game goes on, more warships there will be for Victarion to kneel possibly. Now you could play March to the Wall, or you could play Morgulis. You could try first Snow into March, I don't know. I mean, if there's no reason, then Tyrion and Milk Snake's interesting. If there's no reason, then Greyjoy's game is basically lost, but you can never tell with 5 cards, right? And Stony Shore Raider kneels the fiefdom, hits the economy, thinking that it might be marched or something. It's just going to be Morgulist, okay. Now is there a reason? Just rolling the dice here immediately is better. Did he get lucky? Or are we screwed? That is close call. Triggers to the gates first. Nervous moments. He has all the econ in the world. But no reason. So he can close call, that's going to draw an extra card. If he draws into another Victarion, he's fine still. And now he has the chance to play other cards pretty safely, right? There's still Euron and Balon in the deck. And another one of these Stony Shore Raiders just to be kneeling that whatever it is, right? The cards Lion Star and stuff that is coming in. And Iron Bank will grow into pretty unlimited gold at some point. Now, is there a coppers? Of course there is. So, yeah, it's very playable for Greyjoy. Is there anything in the short term? Yeah, really too bad about not being able to play to get the intrigue claim. If he'd left Andy on 3 cards instead of 5, that would have been maybe some of these cards gone as well. It's Balon. Does he come with anything else? There is the Iron Bank, so if there is any kind of chud, well, this is decent. It's maybe dealing with painted dogs a little bit, although Red Keep can bestow it too much. Doesn't want to spend the Iron Bank now. Has the whole free companies gone for until the standing phase, and no Unbridled in the deck actually. So Peter has Lion Star only. Yeah, here comes Intrigue. Can defend it, and you don't want painted dogs in, I don't think, because of Balon, so have to get lucky. Well, it's coming in anyway, so it thinks it can defend. It's going to defend Intrigue and then go back to hand for... Oof, hitting Tywin. Well, if Tywin was in play, he would be Morghulis there with the rest of them. Now really, Tywin and Tyrion in the discard pile, that's not good. Could have tried maybe I don't know, actually he has Summer Harvest in the deck, and Greyjoy is done with late Summer Feast. He has Siege Preparations and Morghulis and Force March, nothing for gold really. That's a little bit awkward for Tywin at this point. Now what's Balon going to do? Presumably military, but it's going to be against an empty board after Painted Dogs removes itself, so yeah, goes power because it's not worth it. Well, something else that can come in? Otherwise I think Painted Dogs will escape, and then we go march to the wall. Or do we go first snow and see what happens? Because first snow into march to march characters like Balon is particularly good, of course. And I think Greyjoy might play close call now for the extra card. Could also go counting coppers, but you need the Iron Bank a little bit filled up now. He had to spend some of it. Tyrion back. Is he also in hand? By the way, there is also still Dohaeris, right? If Victarion is now marshaled. And March, anyway. Because first now is now revealed, so... And he goes first, which means Peter probably won't play out any stuff at all until it's his turn for challenges, unless location Niels come in now. And it's Euron. If you let him win a challenge, he can fluke a location, but nothing major. Well, the good news is that Euron and Balon cannot survive the Harris. Bad news is this shit has now come in, okay. Have to red keep it, I guess. And one of them will still get marched, right? Even if Peter has a dreadful round here, one of them should be getting marched. No gold left for we do not sow. And he has gold for 1 painted dogs and the red keep trigger plus Lannister. So Andy can defend these threats, but might also want to attack. I think the red keep will go for Maiden's Bane. And you don't particularly want stuff in play if Balon is then doing military, that's the thing. So let's not lose painted dogs or any other ambush. Lose another Tyrion. Okay, he wasn't going to come in. And Burnman is pillaged, so nothing for Euron to take. And I think Balon probably will now do the power challenge. He can stay there to defend, but then if something like Milk Snakes, it's not good, right? And you can't defend anyway. Balon's going to try to defend. Ooh. Surprise, surprise. So that's one. Hits a begging brother. And she wants to do another one. You could. Could you? No, yeah, there's no icon. He takes power, but it's stealth with military. Yeah, so as we expected, that's going to take. Has to take Euron's dupe because March to the Wall is still there, right? Could be a reason at this point. But if you're getting marched, then you could also be getting Dohaeris if it's any better. But I think March first, Dohaeris after. Depends if this Milk Snakes is the only character. Anything else this round? No. Yeah, Golden Euron I don't think does anything. No. Oh, there are Saltcliff Sellers. Sorry. I assumed there weren't, but there are. Which means Euron is going to be capped here for Dohaeris or Marched. Peter has selected immediately. I might want to keep Dohaeris if Victarion is then marshaled, right? Ooh. Well, surprise, surprise. I have a fizzled forced march because these two are not getting traded. And we have close call on the other side to get more cards. Well. Has it worked out? Can we get a Harrenhal? He's put the assault guy, by the way, and intimidate guy on top, which could be decent. Tywin comes in. Well. The rest of the gold is now for the red keep though. Ah, okay. That would have helped earlier when Balon was getting started. Well, now Euron is not getting started. And Xelcor can move go to non-Greyjoy characters, but every character gets stealth, Greyjoy or not, right? Yeah. So 2 stealths. Yeah, now it gets a little awkward. Because suddenly we are a little bit out of strength to actually push challenges through. Indrik was an option with Intimidate. Now can we win military? Starting past Balon. Yeah, we can win military for what it's worth. Okay, so uses the agenda on Balon. So now all of them have stealth. But if painted dogs or something comes in, then all of them also just need to defend, right? So Tywin has Assault and Intimidate. If you risk it and defend with 11, then could be Widow's Well for 1 gold as well. Sucks a little bit. There could be also the guy that gives strength with Lannister, although Bagging Brother is there, right? All 3 need to defend to be safe. Even then it's not completely safe depending on what is in hand. But yeah. Or you could just leave it, but then you are getting intimidated, right? Plus climb. Okay, 11. Do we have a Widow's Well? No. Ooh, and pillages another painted dogs. That's 2 of them gone now. That's really harsh. So power gained on defense. Now what else is coming? If this is it and Greyjoy does 3 challenges back, then that's pretty crappy. We'll have to play the Harris, yeah. Was hoping for a strength boost. Lannister not used. Maybe there's simply nothing else left in hand. Myrcella's still there, right? Loses the gold road. That's as good as anything. That wasn't getting played. Military, maybe you want to defend, and then you can keep both characters for the Harris, while Greyjoy is a little bit fucked. Greyjoy also still has Morgulis, but 9 power, so things are going fast. Maybe there's the reason it's at this point. It's not even going to try military. Prefers to take 1 more power. Well, now you cannot really Morgulis, right? Because you're just going to get Both of them saved with Duharis. Duharis is coming for sure. What does Greyjoy have as the answer now? Siege preparations, Morgulis, and oh, we still haven't had coppers, and now the gold is there to support it. So I guess coppers into Duharis now for sure. Peter goes first this time. Maybe he can finally try to kill stuff off or intimidate stuff. What does Andy keep? Euron has more icons. Both can survive with that begging brother or the sailor. Balon has tricky ability. I don't know. Bane's Bane always getting cancelled, so keeps Euron. And if he's now drawn into Victarion, that's pretty good for him, I think. Well, the gold is there. Too bad about all the painted dogs. If you had the stand and Halfman's Horde there on top for intimidate, is decent. Okay, Tyrion plus 1 location. Oh, and he's going to cancel the Iron Bank. Doesn't want a bunch of stuff coming in. Well, there is some sense in doing this. I mean, there's still 9 gold to be spent. That's for 1 Victarion and something else. Ah. Victarion and a Hagen's daughter or something. Two plots left. If he thinks he's not going to be able to close it and he has no reason, then he might want to under Marshall because he has to Morgulis himself, but I don't know what his hand is like. So what did we say? The last one was siege preparations. Yeah. If he doesn't have reasons, then he has to play siege preparations next and draw. If he has it, then he's not going to wait for that, probably. Let's see what we have for shadows. Night Flyer. To take out what? Lannister, okay. That means there's probably not going to be any surprises. Now, do we have a treachery for this, maybe? Ooh. Oh. Well, that went fantastically well. Spent some of the Iron Bank and Lannister is still there. That 1 gold is gone, whatever that was going to do, but I think possibly it was there for treachery. And okay, now an extra character comes in to absorb this because we have Tyrion possibly with claim raise now. Still something. Oh, okay. Well, could have bestowed it if he spent Great Hall on Black Lauren. It is unique, right? There is free company still. And 1 cancel on the begging brother. Probably for Tyrion. No cancel for Maiden's Bane now though. So if Greyjoy just leaves things and we are out of icons, we have this, yes, I was going to say. So I think the priority now for Tywin is to assault Maiden's Bane and successfully intimidate Euron. Oh, yeah, this is still a thing. Yeah, sorry about that. Assaulting Mundor, because that actually can kill Milk Snakes now with Stony Shore Raider. But then Maiden's Bane. So Euron needs to be intimidated. He's the one that has icons, right? To just keep standing with that. Can take gold road. Okay, that's not too impactful. Well, it's only 8, so if... Yeah, of course. If Black Lauren and the Raider defend, then Euron is not getting intimidated from this, right? So not sure exactly how. Yeah, that's for sure true. It's a blank until the end of the challenge. So for that, if it's not in that challenge while it's being assaulted, even if an assault character is removed now, the blanking effect persists until the end of the challenge. But it's only nulled if an assault character is still present when you win the challenge. That's the slightly complicated rules, but I think most people have been able to see how it works at this point. I mean, Black Lauren alone could defend and be claimed. Not sure if there's a way to gain strength for Peter here. Surprised that he didn't attack with a little bit more to intimidate Euron. Tyrion and Tywin even would have done it, right? Well, actually no, you'd need 3 characters, so that's tough. Tywin's strength is reduced by having to pay the gold for stuff. Having to play the treachery, but that was a good treachery. Bagging Brothers should cancel this, I think, and then it can gain gold. Actually, I think Peter has made a slight mistake here. I think he's attacked with the one character that is was not put in by Lannister, right? So that's still going to be discarded if it doesn't successfully go back to hand. Oh, it might. And if you're on defense, that's almost as good. Okay, so we can trigger Tyrion again. Bagging Brothers not getting the gold. Is he getting the gold? Yeah. for more ambushing claim soak potentially. Hits Iron Gate, that's not the thing. You don't want to be hitting econ, you want to be hitting characters, because slightly weak plots going to happen now for Greyjoy, although we still have Summer Harvest and now it's gone. It's getting virtually no gold, and we have March to the Wall, which at the moment sucks. And we're not winning military on defense, so Milk Snakes will have to come in as March soak. 7-7, but Maiden's Bane still there. And if Stony Shore Raider does military first, then you have to put your clansman in, right? And then Euron can do the other one. The other two challenges unopposed. Well, that's not going to be unopposed now, surely. Too bad we can't win it on defense. And keeps pillaging good characters, unfortunately. 2 painted dogs and a Gunther and a Burn Man, that's all playable. Okay, now he takes the gold road. He's going to spend it to win dominance. He could get a We Do Not Sow actually from this, which would suck even worse, that on the red keep. Oh, he's winning dominance with this. Yeah. Now Peter plays one Hand's Judgment, so if the plan is to Morgulis and this guy might be used again before he disappears. If Morgulis is played and he's counting on Euron to survive, then Hand's Judgment would be the absolute best card Peter could have. Chances are low though. 11-6, could just play Siege Preparations and try to win with that Euron. It's getting rid of Lannister. And Summer Harvest is not going to be pleasant into Morgulis or Siege Preparations. Although Tywin, if it's Siege Preparations, Tywin does provide some gold. And you go first, right? You go first, whatever. Halfman's Horde is gone from the top though, from the top of the dead pile. Summer Harvest into Siege Preparations. So no Intimidate now. And Andy will draw into the cards, hoping to get a reason if there's another round, but you need to stop Euron. Can't just go crazy with the renown here and doing unopposed challenges. Maybe some dupes. Ooh. Well, Stony Shore Raider can kneel stuff if it's really dangerous. Better is now digging for more cards. Has to marshal more this time because of Lannister being knelt. It will be tough. Iron Bank is gone, but there's plenty of gold. Oh, and Balon. Well, at the moment, Tywin is big and can try to oppose, but I think you might have to pass as Lannister, right? And wait for that Morghulis, see what happens, see if there's a reason. You could target intrigue, but with siege preparations, I don't think there's any point. Would be nice to get some kind of Iron Bank would have its due after the challenges are done. I think now we have to pass this. Yeah. Still don't work on defense. No. Thing is, Euron can win with renown. Euron and Balon can win with renown if you let them. Tyrion's going to become a clansman. And get stealth, for what it's worth. No one has stealth on the other side at the moment, so... Is it worth attacking? I mean, if there's no assault, it's definitely not worth attacking. Okay. So Stony Shore Raider can do one thing here. It can kneel Moondor or it can kneel Castamere. Is there anything that can be done with the win by 5 on the Intrigue challenge? Honestly, I'm not seeing it, so I don't know what the point of this is. I think the better play was to defend everything and stop Andy getting to 15, and then he Morghulises. I mean, even if he has a reason, you can try to... You go first with March, right, and trigger Morghulis, and then he marches everything that's left. I mean, he marches Euron if he is able to save him, and you start from nothing where you have claim and your opponent doesn't. He can use Tyrion, put Burnman back into hand, then it comes back, but really the problem is Balon's ability, which means Tywin is the only proper defender here, and spending gold means he's getting weaker. He needed to really beat Euron and Balon on the power challenge, which actually at the start of the challenges phase I think he did, kind of, but okay. This is actually properly defended, so... Ooh, Podrick. That was in hand. That That would have been comical. Well, that's 12 now, but Balon is not actually winning, right? Against Tywin. Problem is you can do 3 challenges separately as well. And everything needs to be paused. I think pass, unless there's something in hand. If there's the Hound in hand, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Not even sure what the point of this intrigue challenge was. Although given how he defended, maybe he does have reason. Can we survive into another round? I think Myrcella needs to oppose this. I mean, if the Hound is specifically the last card, or one of the 2 cards in hand, then you could oppose with Tywin, but yeah. Milk Snakes. That's too bad. Hope the last one is Hand's Judgment. I'm guessing this 1 gold is not going to make a huge difference. Problem is that we are going to probably reach time now. Next round, I mean, if the boards are really empty, it could be a quick round, but they won't be because siege preparations will draw. Hopefully Andy decides quickly. Well, okay. This one you can leave, that will be 13 power. Can kill Burn Man, I think. No real point in cancelling this, but okay. Dupe of Myrcella, that's interesting because Morghulis is the last plot. Why Dupe of Myrcella? I think pretty much it's been decided that he's going to Morghulis first, March 2nd, right? But yeah, could have kept Myrcella alive at least. There's the siege preparations. I think the raider will probably Neil Lannister before it goes. Honestly, it could kneel gold mine as well. The icon is there, right? It's the draw that is the problem. Now what's our reason situation? Yeah, Morgul is first. If he has 2 reasons, we are fucked. The last card was against Judgment. That's funny. Okay, so now even 2 reasons don't help. You need 3. Well, it's going to be 9-6 for what it's worth, but we have claim, but we don't have characters. Okay, and they're going to spend these 2 minutes, so this is the last round. We need to go from 9-6 to a win somehow. That's by drawing, I think, the Hound or something like that. Gold mine is an option as well. Could have kept Miss Hela alive, honestly. Maybe you draw her. Well, there's actually 2 copies, so you can't. If he has nothing, then he can concede, because even if Greyjoy draws nothing, it's enough to. Yeah, okay. He can put gold on the Iron Bank. Okay, yeah, well, had to. All those pillaged characters, I mean, had to have at least something in hand ahead of this round. Something to kill whatever was in play, and to military, to do power. Yeah, just military icons. So if you could somehow do all the challenges. Okay, so that makes it, well, it sucks for us. We'll have to play against Italy for the cut. They're playing around this. Let's just switch so that we don't confuse you. We'll have to play against Italy, and my game doesn't matter. We can lose 3-5 or be 4-4. It's the same, because I think Germany F has failed to beat. Actually, they lost to France already, so that's over, and we can no longer be ahead of Norway. Had 2 really close games this round, where we had our chances, but wasn't to be. So, yeah. We can get. I think there's some talk that my game will be streamed by Zini. We'll see if that happens. If not, I can maybe even do live commentary for a change, because it's really, as I said, it makes no difference. It's not important for anything in the development of this final group standings. So, okay, thank you for watching this one with me, and we'll see you next time.